Now the Badgers aren't going to hold that fumble away from Malusi. This is Van Dyke racing to his right, throws on the move. It's a beauty! It is caught deep down that sideline. It is Vinny Anthony.
All right, partner, can we put the brakes a little bit on? Can he push the ball downfield vertical? This is exactly what we saw him do in a different uniform.
Lock, sideline throw, and caught. That one may have been deflected, but terrific concentration by Vinny Anthony.
Vinny was about to get popped, too. So not only the concentration of the outstretched arms of the defender in front, that's Sab. It is tipped. He catches it, and then look at Malachi Moore barreling down. Good legal hit.
First down, Badgers. Play action, going deep. Down the left sideline, man's there, and got him in stride. And it's Vinny Anthony, touchdown, Wisconsin. Wow, explosives on both sides to start the game.
Braden Locke gets one-on-one, picked up well. Wisconsin picks up the blitz on this one. First thing, you got to have time. All-out blitz. They're going to come from the left.
Which should give Wisconsin maybe an opportunity to return this. Nice kickoff, though. And they will run it back from the 9. Vinny Anthony. Vinny Anthony got an opening. Anthony, one man to beat if he can get to the sideline. And knocked out of bounds. Great return by Vinny Anthony, who's got a touchdown reception today. At least it sets up Wisconsin with a chance.
The penalty in the end zone allowed Wisconsin to cleanly get a return on this play. They've been kicking it out of the end zone all day.
You know, football's hard enough when things go well, but they're beating themselves with the penalties.
And here's Locke throwing, and he makes a layered throw, finds an open receiver, running to the 10, and in, score, touchdown, Vinny Anthony!
Involved, he showed some great explosion. Watch there at the top of the screen. It starts with the read option fake. And as Braden Locke's working his way out towards Nyland Green, it looked like Nyland Green got lost. He didn't know if he should come up. And
year and a half now, dealing with some drops lately.
Locke again airs it out. Sideline, it is caught! Inside the 20-yard line. Vinny Anthony, the speedster on the outside.
They're really finding something with number 8, Vinny Anthony, going back to the USC game. He had a big 60-plus yard touchdown. Pads crack it, and great defense.
Locke to pass, looking middle. Going deep. Caught! Inside the 5-yard line, Vinny Anthony. Another big strike for the Badgers.
Man, they're going to have to start calling him Big Play Vinny, man. This is his 3rd straight week where he's emerged. He's been the go-to guy in the back end of the defense. Great long speed.
Next week, they've got Penn State.
right, I mean, yeah, it's the back. You look at the back half: Penn State, Iowa, Oregon.
Vinny Anthony on the return. Anthony still on his feet, getting near midfield. He's past midfield and brought down by his shoelaces.
The stress they put on it, their mentality of flying to the football. 3rd down and 10 for Locke. Underneath, Anthony with room to run. Anthony's got speed across midfield and across the 40. He's shoved out of bounds by Castro.
Yeah, it's man coverage, so there's a crossing route, and Anthony gets lost. It looked like the corner, Jamari Harris, kind of thought he was getting help on the crossing route and turned him loose. And Anthony took advantage in a nice read by Braden Locke.
Play action, over the middle. It's right back to Anthony and gets it inside the red zone.
Again, the line's blocking run. The quarterback is reading if there's too many people. Now these guys are inside. He throws the football. Super athletic.
Keywords there, relentless effort. You see it every play. Another shot down the sideline. Caught! Vinny Anthony takes the top off the defense.
Braden Locke does a nice job of keeping the safety towards the middle of the field and then gives Anthony a chance. He's their guy who can do that, especially with Bryson Green.
Trying to mess with the looks of the Badgers' offensive line.
2nd and 3. Locke again across the middle, 1st down. Anthony still on his feet, looking for the sideline. Vinny Anthony out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Anthony making Husker miss time and time again.
Vinny Anthony is the total package. We mentioned Will Pauling leads the team in targets. Vinny Anthony is second, and how he started to earn his role was as a deep threat.
How does Wisconsin need to respond here tonight?
The biggest thing for Wisconsin is finding a way to handle that pass. Anytime you ask about matchups, it's always going to be serve and pass, especially in this one with how good of a serving team Nebraska is. Wisconsin has to pass well to use that good offense. Nebraska held them to their lowest hit percentage.
Locke going deep. Anthony's open. Caught. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Deep threat. And Vinny Anthony with a score.
This kickoff will be taken right at the goal line by Anthony. And Anthony's got some room up across the 20. And he lowers his shoulder to the 28-yard line. Kahuna goes in motion. Locke to throw again. Locke toward the end zone. Locke has a man. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Vinny Anthony, his fourth score